Guys, we are still with the same Prado line, and there's 6 wildebeest that are walking straight towards this prize. I mean, they fed yesterday, but there must be someone that's hungry around here. So we're gonna just not move our vehicle and just see how it plays out. Maybe they just walk straight past, or maybe there will be only 5 left. Welcome to Serengeti Show Live, guys. Another day out here, and today for the first time we're going to explore the plains. It's a lot of rain again overnight, but we believe the plains are spectacular. If you look at the Serengeti plains, you think that there is nothing, but once you go out on a drive out there, you bump into so much. Just again, guys, I'm driving off-road. We have our permissions and papers in order. We're working with TANAPA and the Tourist Board of Tanzania, so no alarms. We are in between Nduti and Nabi at the moment, and yeah, let's go see what we can find. Okay guys, this is the Serengeti Plains view. We bumped into a huge part of line, and come have a look. I'll bring you a bit closer. They look very relaxed, and I can already see the dominant males with the pride. So it's very nice to see the male with his patience with the sub-adults, and it's not often that you see the big boy together with all the females. So nice yawn. I'll just give them a second to relax again. None of them got up as yet, and it seems that they're fairly relaxed. So we're probably about 10-15 meters away. So wow, so you have at least 5, possibly 6 adult females. You've got this one male, and then sub-adults, maybe another 4-5 sub-adults, so that could be 1 or 2 litters. I would say it's probably the survivors of 2 litters, big sneeze, lots of flies about because migration is around the corner. But wow, the Serengeti is lion heaven. Guys, what a way to start the day with the proper pride of Serengeti lion. Look at these lionesses when we go past, powerful. I'm going to give you a 12 past the mile. the Serengeti is unbelievable for you. So must be, for lion, the most prolific park with nice open plains and clear sightings. Serengeti must be top destination for. You just seem so much further than you do in the proper Myomba woodland or southern African vegetation, so it's just so much more that you see every day. Well, let's continue. Okay guys, migration update time, and for those of you that don't know, there are more than just wildebeest that take the journey north. We've bumped into huge herds of zebra, and the other two species were actually eland. They also take the journey north, and then Thompson's gazelle, so it's those four. Huge numbers of zebra, very close to Nabi Hill, and we're right on the kind of road that heads up to Nabi that separates NCA from Serengeti, so it's kind of the Nabi access road from Ndutu. Huge numbers, I mean we're talking thousands and thousands of zebra. It's not often that you see them so densely packed in together, so wonderful to see. This must be about 5 or 10,000, all the way stretching almost from Hidden Valley all the way to Nabi. So beautiful migratory bird-shelled zebra, and fascinating that they all have a unique pattern. Absolutely stunning, you know. I wonder how they always seem to get away from lion. They certainly have sensory wise very good hearing, and they safety by numbers, and then of course we believe that they use a little bit of the wildebeest for protection. So they are, as long as you hang out with something that's easier for the predator to get to, then you have a far better chance of surviving. No, but on a serious note, there's definitely a symbiotic relationship between wildebeest and zebra. The opposite is also true, that because the zebra have better hearing and they generally pay a bit more attention to predators approaching, they warn wildebeest again, so it definitely helps them. Then there's a grazing relationship. Zebra have really good digestive systems, so they don't mind eating the tall grass, long grass, so generally the zebra would graze first, and then that generates or sparks growth again, and then wildebeest will follow and they can get to the short new grass, and that's what they are after out here on the Serengeti plains. Stunning. You never see a skinny zebra. That just shows you how good they digest their diet, and definitely very sufficient enzymes moving through the stomach line, and very effective digestive system, so stunning. Resting with their heads on one another, you know, that's partly bonding, social interaction, but also a little bit of observation to both directions. You will also see that behavior in cheetah. where one would feed, the other one will keep a lookout, and so they change. And also, if they do, both of them up, then they will always look in opposite directions for potential danger.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Camp Life, and today we are going to cook ugali with beef roast together with cabbage mixed up with fresh carrot and onions. And here are the ingredients that we are supposed to have so that we can prepare our meal. Firstly, we have maize flour, beef, cabbage, red onions, fresh garlic, fresh ginger, carrots, fresh tomato, fresh green pepper, vegetable oil, and all of our spices. And this is how we are going to prepare our beef roast. Firstly, you have to chop the meat. After you chop it, you have to crack your fresh garlic, mix it together, and then put it in the pot. Then put some water, and then take it to the kitchen, ready to be cooked. Meanwhile, while you're waiting for it to be well cooked, you have to boil your water. Then after you boil it, then you can put hot water in the pot, and you can take your maize flour, then you can start stirring. When it's becoming stiff, you can wait just for 5 minutes, then your ugali will be cooked. Thank you. Alright, now we have just finished the cooking, and let's see what we have prepared. Here is our ugali, our cabbage, and this is our beef roast. I hope everybody will enjoy. You are welcome. Karibu sana. Guys, the lunch is ready. Karibu sana means welcome. Mlo mwema means enjoy your meal.
Okay guys, out here on the plains, anything is possible, and we're sneaking up onto a male ostrich. You will see it's black, and the females are more dull grey colored. And out here on the plains in the really dry season, I've seen line even hunting ostrich. That's how tough it gets here. We are now in the wet season and there's an abundance of everything, and I'm going to try and approach him and see how close I can get, just to show you a little bit closer up. My approach is parallel, again not directly. I'm trying for him to calm down. He's very wary of us. Let's see. I mean, everyone's seen ostrich, but For me, they stay really pretty. So the males will sit on the eggs and warm them up at night, so very good camouflage for incubating those eggs at night, and then the females will sit on them during daytime, and they are far better camouflaged for daytime. So it's teamwork. They run really fast, so there's no way we can keep up. I don't want to disturb him too much. Okay guys, we're on our way back to camp. We're going to stop off at the lions and see if they are hungry, and then on our way to camp we will go look for that leopard that we've been missing. But all thumbs guys. Spotted hyena. You can see these females are far larger than the males, and it's one of those species where the females are in control, which is yeah, yes. Okay guys, it looks like she's managed to find the rest of the clan, and you can see now why these guys are so prolific here on the plains. The moment that it gets dark, quite inquisitive. These ones, there must be a lot of, this is their home, so they're not used to being bothered, and this is where they feel comfortable and safe. And this is where the little ones will get born. And they also have babysitters. Some females look after other females' pups, and a very, very strong bond and social network and cohesion that they have, especially at their den itself. So they go disappearing into the holes, so they're making use of old aardvark holes, or comes home. Okay, it looks like that was a perfect example of this female that's very pregnant, just passing through. It looks like she didn't even stop really, no conflict at all there, and she's just passing on. All the zebra in the background are paying attention, but not too worried about her. And let's go and find those lions. Hi youngsters out there, welcome back to the Kids Corner at Serengeti Show, and today we're going to learn a little bit about tracks and signs. So if we have a look, and if you drive around in the bush, if you look around, you can always see what passed there before you arrived. And over here, I want you all to guess, what do you think this was? That's very big. If you look at it, it's probably about 30 centimeters wide. You can even see a few front nails there. Yes, that's right, elephant do have toes. You didn't know that. So here we could see was a very big elephant that had a big bath here in the mud. So if you have a look around and you wonder who made this mess, we'll have a closer look. This is a big clue. It looks like something big, so let's have a look further. So here you can see another one. This looks like a hind foot track, and here you can see an elephant had a lovely bath. It must be nice and clean now. And then, just to make really sure, if we go a little bit further, we find the elephant dung. So now we are 100% sure that this was an elephant that made such a mess here. Probably enjoyed a lovely bath just after the rain. And now the dung beetles are here, and they come and grab the elephant dung and they make new balls. And we covered the dung beetles in another Kids Corner episode. So there you go, guys. Now you know. It's always good to have a look around, and then you know what walked somewhere just before we arrived. We'll see you later. Oh, there they are, guys. So they haven't moved much. We've passed the zebra kill that they probably ate last night, so that's why they're so lethargic. But it's a big pride. Many mouths to feed, so oops, let me not just bump over this one. Young male, you can see the mane is coming. But let's get them all together. Nice and cool here in the green grass, so that's why they prefer this. Stunning light on them now. Late afternoon, and we're gonna just stay with them for a little while and see if they're gonna start moving. We saw a few stretches and yawns already, but I guess the adults would have had most of that zebra, so the youngsters will get hungry before the adults, but you'll see. Much better light on them than our first visit. So I'll just let them relax a bit, although I don't think this male can relax anymore. I just really like the female, the one, strong females here. So all the youngsters, the ones that are hungry, have their heads up and they're already interested. You'll see some of the sub-adults are not getting enough food at the moment because there's no incentive for the male and the females to hunt as frequently. But and they can't go hunt on their own as yet, so they're dependent on when the females get hungry, they'll get their next meal. So and at the moment, there's just not enough for all of them. And it looks like there are quite a few male sub-adults, so they will get pushed out anyway, and their sibling females will probably remain with their mothers in the pride, but the males will get pushed out. So okay, guys, we are still with the same Prado line, and there's 6 wildebeest that are walking straight towards this prize. I mean, they fed yesterday, but there must be someone that's hungry around here. So we're gonna just not move our vehicle and just see how it plays out. Maybe they just walk straight past, or maybe there will be only 5 left. Let's see. They still haven't seen the lions. The lions haven't noticed them either. We're keeping very still to not disturb anything. And you never know. And we're going to keep our equipment still, not to draw any attention to ourselves. And let's see, up to now there's been no change in behavior. They might smell us because the wind is coming from there. The front one has stopped. Notice the vehicle. Let's see. Let's see. They are downwind, so it helps for any noise that they would be making, and the lions won't smell them. So now they've noticed each other and there's some interest, but definitely enough lions here to pick and choose in range, but missed their chance. But you know, so much for them to eat right now that they don't have to grab every opportunity. Okay guys, as the sun is setting, these guys are, some of the sub-adults are going back to the kill carcass. There's not much left, but it seems that they're all heading that way. So we're going to follow these three beautiful lionesses. They are just so powerful. So have a look. They're very relaxed. So. These are the adults that have obviously had the fair share of the kill, so they don't feel any need to go and feed more as yet. But it is time for them to wake up, and they won't let the one adult female has already followed the cubs, and these are the sisters that obviously, let's see if they will follow. Big hole here somewhere. Okay, it's right there. Everything about these lions are built for power. Very stiff spine. And, not a lot of flexibility, but that's to carry the weight and the muscle. And those eyes are just so intimidating, especially the one closest to us. So keeping her very close. No movement from the tail, so we just moved slightly into her comfort space, but she's okay. Very relaxed. Okay guys, we just want to show you what they've been feeding on a zebra, and without driving into too many holes, we just want to come a bit closer. But this pride would finish a zebra in one sitting, so I think they killed it either early this morning or last night. But so you can see now the sub-adults are feeding on the leftovers, because the adults have definitely had the lion's share. One adult female, she's obviously the mum of the sub-adults, so she came here to babysit. I'm not going to get too close to them, but we'll see. You don't want to disturb their behavior and let the little guys have something to eat, you know, whatever is left there. And here's the adult closest to us, and she's looking after the youngsters. You can even see that the sub-adult males have had more to eat than the females, you know, so you can see the little mane already developing here. The youngster here in front. See some of this interaction. Let me just switch off. He very quickly lost his confidence. You can see the big paws on that sub-adult male. He still has to grow into it. Mum with her head up. And, beautiful. Looks like she's already planning the next meal for the youngsters. This is where they learn manners and discipline and how to listen. And she feels that she needs to protect the sub-adults, and she wants to move it away a little bit so it also Okay guys, that's it for us for today. Sun's setting and we're gonna head back to camp. Tomorrow is another day. Give you one last look. See how inquisitive this little youngster is. He now has a full stomach, so full of confidence. What an unbelievable day. That's just overwhelming. It's a sensory overload. I drive here many days and every day I get back to camp and it's just draining, emotionally draining, and you have to just come and experience it. It's out of this world.